Hi everyone, 2 weeks ago we held a Scratch Game Jam. Creators had 10 days to develop their games. I joined this game jam and created a game with Gandi IDE. Let's take a look.
Protocol.
What do you think? Pretty cool, right? In this video, I will share how I create this game in 10 days. So let's get started. The theme of this game jam is the sound of play. It encouraged creators to design games around sound. The first thing that came to my mind was a rhythm game. There are so many games of this type. But what really inspired me was a game Hi-Fi Rush from early this year. This game combines combat action with music rhythm, making it very fun to play. Maybe I can create a 2D game by combining the gameplay of a rhythm game with an action game. Next, I started looking for game assets on itch.io. Cool art and music are both very important. Soon, I found 2 sets of assets that were perfect. The cyberpunk series of assets from Craft Pix and the cyberpunk-style music from Rusted Music Studio. They fit together perfectly and match my vision for the game style, so my game is decided, a cyberpunk-style rhythm and combat game. It's time to start creating. First, I prepare the game scene and character. This is what the finished scene looks like, and it looks pretty good. I choose this song as the main battle music.
Protocol. Initialize login. Malfunction. User entry denied. Shutting down.
Now, everything is ready. I can start to write the code. First and foremost, for this game, the most important thing is the beat. The player's attack action needs to match the beat of the music. I plan to use the time intervals of each beat for judgment. For this purpose, I first created a small demo that makes the neon light in the background flash along with the rhythm of the music. This also serves as a hint for the player. Here, I use the media extension in Gandi IDE. When I play music in the cloud backpack, this block can return the progress of the music, which is very useful in a music game. The effect of the demo looks like this. It's cool. I added the character and made him sway along with the music. Next, I need to work on the combat part of the game. In the game, the character will have 5 actions, each used to attack enemies from 5 different directions. When enemies are defeated, there will be an explosion effect. Both the enemies and explosion effect are clones. I used Dolly extension to generate clones of enemies. I can set the direction of the enemies as a parameter. In this way, enemies facing different directions can be cloned. When generating the explosion effect, I can set the coordinate of the explosion as a parameter. The clone then responds directly to that position. Next, I will make the enemies appear in time with the rhythm of the music, and add the timing judgment for attack actions. It already looks good. The core part of the game is complete.
Shutting down.
2 days later, I started to refine the other system and optimize the game's experience. First, I created a title screen for the game. In the game asset, there was a title that matched the game perfectly, Dizziness, so I decided to use it. I used the canvas extension to create menu options on the title screen. Canvas made it easy to display text in a Scratch game. Next, I plan to use Quick extension to add visual effect to the game. I added a shaking effect when the player attacks. And then added a shadow effect to make the movement more fluid. Finally, I added noise and skylines to give the whole screen a retro look. This effect might cause the game to lag on low-end computers, so I set the game to default to turning off the effect. Players can choose to turn them on from the title screen. After inviting people to play the game, I found that many people didn't know how to control the character, so I decided to add a tutorial for beginners. I designed a short storyline to guide players in learning the 5 directional attack keys. The dialog box and the text display were all done by using Canvas. What's noteworthy is that during this sequence, the audio need to switch between different music tracks, like this. It can be very hard to make this in Scratch, so I use the pause and resume function in Media Extension. It sounds like this. On the last day, after testing the game with players, I found that there were still many players who were not good at gameplay. So I added an automatic demonstration mode to this game. Even players who are not good at gameplay can still enjoy watching the game. Next, it's time to release the game. Publish it on Korea. Generate an HTML file. And upload it to itch.io. Then submit the work. Mission accomplished. Although some players still encounter strange bugs, overall, I'm quite satisfied with this work. Next, I need to fix the remaining bugs and perhaps add a scoring system with a leaderboard, more music, and so on. Joining a game jam was very enjoyable. We are about to start a second Scratch game jam. You are welcome to join us and discuss with us in our Discord server. Links are in the description. I will make a series of tutorials to share how to develop features in this game. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you next time.